My hair looks fine? All right. Hi everybody, I am just on here wanting to make a quick video because I have been a little MIA specifically on Facebook due to some things that have come up. I've gotten a lot of messages, a lot of texts and everything, and I just want to clear things up and just make a video and let you all know what happened. I'm not going to get into the nitty-gritty details because honestly, it's not even worth it. It doesn't even matter. What I am going to focus on in this video is just letting you all know how much I appreciate everyone who has reached out in regards to what has happened. In terms of my employment, I also want to let you all know how I've just moved on and what I'm going to be focusing on and all those great other things. So before I do get into it, I do want to mention and pre-frame that there's always three sides to every story. There's their truth, there's my truth, and there's the truth. I would like to say that my side is the truth, but it's to everyone's else other perspective. I'm going to be talking a lot about relationships because this does feel like a relationship, and if you've ever been in a relationship where either you've broken up with somebody or someone's broken up with you, it's a heartbreak, and that's exactly how this feels right now in this moment. So basically, I am no longer employed at the company that I was previously employed at because of circumstances that were beyond my control. And I would just say that I will never have a person nor a company make me feel resentful over having a child. I feel as though I should be able to have a career, a passion that I absolutely love, and also have my child and have both of them work cohesively, hand in hand together. Unfortunately, I don't have control over every situation. If you are a parent, you probably can relate to this a little bit more, where having a child literally changes your complete whole entire life. So that's exactly what was the case. Despite all of the sacrifices that I have made over the years, I'm not going to go into the details of that because that would be a whole other 7-hour video. But just the recent sacrifices with, coming back from maternity leave early was a pretty big deal. Also, I do drive a ton of miles, and although that was never a burden for me, it was always something that I look forward to doing because it was my time to kind of be alone and, be able to listen to podcasts, which is my absolute favorite thing to do. Those little sacrifices to some may not be enough. And, we're all human, and we're never going to find somebody. This is going back to the whole relationship theme. We're never going to find somebody where we're all going to see eye to eye with. There's always going to be something that we find out about somebody that is just going to throw us off, whether it's like the way they walk or the way they blink, the way they chew, whatever it is. There's no one in this world that is going to be enough for us. And in this case, what I had presented or what I was able to do was not enough for the company. There's no one to blame or point fingers here at all. It's definitely a very sucky situation. It sucks on both ends, and we're both equally, I wouldn't say equally heartbroken, but it's definitely a situation that we did not expect. At least I didn't expect to happen, especially how abruptly it happened. It was definitely a huge surprise. It still hurts very much. There's still a lot of negative emotions, but moving on from this, I am focusing on the good things. In difficult times, one thing that will always help to get through it is one time. And the second thing is focusing on gratitude and being grateful. So that is what I'm focusing on right now. I practice my gratitude every single day, and it completely changes my outlook on life. Because there is a lot of things that I have to be grateful for. One thing is that I'm breathing. That's something that we take for granted every single day. Another thing is that I do have a healthy living baby child that completely depends on me. You know, I have this amazing support system that's been with me through, you know, this very difficult journey. But even before this is, you know, it takes a village to raise a child, and I have that village that was helping me through everything. Even despite the decisions that I made and they were against, they were still supporting me through it. So that is more than I can ever ask for. And even though I may not have what I was passionate about, I couldn't picture my life without this company, without this passion that I had. And now that it's no longer here, it's like, okay, Nelly, what the hell are you gonna do now? Where are you gonna go from here? And you know, I am grateful for the experience that I did have within this company. It has unlocked so many different skill sets that I didn't even know I had, and I am now able to implement in whatever the heck I'm gonna do. But I know what I'm going to be doing is something great, because I know I am capable of doing whatever it is that I put my mind to. And having this support system coupled with that is just making it an even greater experience. So therefore, I will be moving on to something bigger and better, what I would like to say, and creating my own kind of brand. I'm gonna be the CEO of my life, be able to do things that I've only dreamt of. And the dreams are scary and it's uncomfortable, but that's where growth happens, is when you are uncomfortable, and your dreams have to be so big that they scare you. So I am gonna be doing that. I would love for people to follow along this journey on Instagram. I have a new Instagram at @DigiSpace. I will put all the handles and everything. Again, it's my creative space. It's where it's literally my thing that is just keeping me going through this difficult time. I have to believe that there is something good that's going to come out of this. With anything tough in our life, it's brought to us because we're able to handle it, and I have to truly believe that. So I just want to say thank you if you did watch this video. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful for every single person that I met through that platform. I'm grateful for the leaders. They made me want to work harder every single day. So I'm so grateful for them. I'm grateful for every single employee that I was in contact with, every person that I trained, every single experience that I had. One of my greatest accomplishments was opening a new studio. That was like the biggest accomplishment I've ever had. It was the hardest thing I've ever done, minus this situation, but it was the most gratifying experience that I could have ever had, and it's because of this platform that I was given. I am forever grateful for everyone that I came in contact with. Thank you, and you will be seeing more of myself. And thank you for reaching out. If you have, I really do appreciate it. Although my responses may be short, I do appreciate it. And thank you. Here's a little rascal that's been taking up so much of my time and has just changed my life for the better. So, yeah. Yay. Bye.